Alright, so we're playing the Kaiserite mod, and we're playing it as human. Well, we're playing it as a comp stomp basically, so we're all playing humans against the AI. We are playing on veteran, but remember, veteran is a lot trickier than usual on Kaiserreich. Why? Because you have to deal with having less political power. You don't have a lot of political power to begin with, so that means you're in a bit of a tricky situation. Here we go. So who are the players? We have Brazil. I don't know. Oh, I don't know the flags. Game erased, I believe, is Ukraine. We've got France. I think we had a France. We've got a Poland. The idea is we all go Syndicalist and we all team up against the AI. That's the plan. Type at in your message. What? Alright, everyone ready up. Construction, go for electronic engineering. We've got a few very, very, very bad divisions as Brazil. Alright. Yo, Noah, how's it going, dude? No, never mind.
What?
Hello.
Hey.
Hello, Top Secret. How's it going, dude?
It's going very well on yourself.
Very good, dude. Yeah, I'm going pretty good. Pretty good. I'm not sure about this, but it's a good idea to make infrastructure at the start of the game because civilian economy on Kaiserreich really nerfs your production massively. 30% is pretty big, isn't it? I think I will do that, actually. I think I'm going to make infrastructure for the first few years.
Literally, why, veteran?
Yo, who are you playing as?
I'm Poland.
Can you go... Is there an option to go Syndicalist as Poland?
Yeah, you could about be anything under the sun is Poland.
Yeah, victory for the people.
Damn.
Poland strong.
Damn.
Poland will defeat the rectangle.
The rectangle.
The rectangle.
Nice. Alright.
Honestly, though, how are we supposed to do this? Because, like, I can't even do a focus. I have minus 0.25 power per day.
Yep, that's right. That's why it's going to be really tricky. You're going to have to sometimes not always go for a focus and just try and avoid... yeah, there you go. I never said it was going to be easy, my dude. But remember, we're versing the AI, so the AI is quite frankly poo. So you should be okay.
No, I mean, starting out as Poland, it's like impossible because I have a minus 0.3 as it is.
Yeah, I'm yeah, I'm at minus 0.3 as well. I'm choosing not to go to a focus until I've lost all my minus. Because I'm a low stability to begin with, so I'm have to be very, very careful what I'm doing.
Yeah, I made sure to pick around all that. That's why I started as Mexico. Although one is a CSA, but the fucking those events, fuck you.
I'm average stability. I'm just low pop.
God damn. Guys, if you are in the game right now, feel free to join the Feedbacker chat. If you can't get access to the Feedbacker chat, just give me a poke and I'll throw you in. Can you give me authorization to join the Discord? Alright, we'll go to full speed in a second. By the way, if you do want to join this game, guys, I am leaving this open. So if you do become a Twitch subscriber or a feedbacker on Patreon, I'll turn Hotjar on and you can hop in if you want.
Yeah, I already selected Great Debate, so I'm kind of screwed unless I got an event to trigger. Because when you said we were going to be playing Kaiserreich, I've never played it before, so I downloaded it and messed around a
Oh,
bit.
damn. You're in for a bit of fun then.
Well, I thankfully when I did this in Poland, it was a case of like I got like half a month into Great Debate, and then an event triggered where it just like forced something to just bypass the Great Debate because it takes 210 days.
Hmm.
So it just let me kind of jump down one.
I've never played as Brazil before, so I'm quite excited about playing around.
I just like Poland.
Someone was in my comments was recommending me Poland as well. Alright, we'll go full speed now.
Poland for Kaiserreich or Poland just in general?
No, it was yeah, it was definitely Kaiserreich. No, it was definitely Kaiserreich.
I know. I'm one of the people who keep saying, just do the message more again. Do the message more. It's the best. Yeah, I'm a little annoyed because I was trying to do Austria-Hungary yesterday. It's like, up, Austria said no. Up, Czech said no. Well, shit. Like it's almost like it's almost like if they say no to the joining, you should restart because you lose so many divisions by them refusing to join and having to conquer them.
Man, it feels weird. I haven't played a multiplayer game in such a long time. Only got a navy of 6 ships, but one of them's a battleship. Just the one.
Actually, actually might not be at low stability very long.
Do 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 do. Ah, okay, this is good. So it means if I cave into all the demands, I pretty much just automatically go Syndicalist anyway. So that tends to give me the best bonuses anyway. And I might not even get. Actually, now I think about it, I might not even get the Civil Wars. If I cave in completely, it might just flip me automatically. Yeah. Hmm.
Oh, that's how it was able to flip because I wanted to go Republic anyway. That's why. So I guess I'm just gonna have to not.
So let's have a look at the players. Who we got? So we have a Poland, we have a Ukraine, we have a Brazil. I think we've got a France. No, we don't have a France anymore. We did have a France, but they've abandoned that. Oh, we have a Mexico, which is a good start. Mexico starts off really strong, don't they?
It started out all right. It gets better if you invade and get Texas soil.
Hmm. Seems to be a common thing you're spotting in those single player games. Mexicans always invade the United States and then get California back. See, I've seen that in like 3 games now.
Where's Germany going? Imperial restructuring.
So what's the one player that I haven't found then? So Ukraine, Poland, Mexico. Who's Minder playing as? What flag is that?
It's that's the commune in India.
Oh, okay, cool. Join a voice chat and I'll drag you over.
I'm at minus 113 right now. I hope I get an event that fires just so I can go Syndicalist, but it's probably not going to happen.
Hmm. Oh, I've got the Black Monday, have I? No, I've not.
Yeah, I got to go through my election thing first before I can even touch getting rid of that.
Yeah, it says lessens the effect of Black Monday, but yeah, I don't have any Black Monday effects.
Oh, yours is just because you weren't affected by it. Yours is, oh, hey, let's not fuck up again.
Yeah.
Let's not fuck up like Germany did.
It kind of does make sense in a way. I mean, I know this is a fictional scenario, but if a nation isn't interconnected somehow with Germany, then technically the stock market crash in Germany shouldn't affect them, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we have political power. Now we're just going to lose it again as we pick a national focus. It'll be pretty easy because a lot of the syndicalist nations tend to have like absolute control anyway, don't they? So if you kind of get more and more control, then your political power situation will become better and better and better and better.
Always a branch of the Patriot Saving Poland organization and marched through Poland. However, things, did not go peaceably as Dobosinski decided to disarm the local police after syndicalists attack.
Oh boy.
I only have one option, but unfortunately, it does not let me just give up to the syndicalists because I can't really tell if it's for or against the syndicalists. As tension mounts in the halls of Europe, the Regency Council has been hotly debating whether or not they should increase the size of the desks in the council chambers. Many are for it, while many are against, and all faction members have been divided of the council around their perceived votes. The debates have been printed on the front page of Polish newspapers, sparking outrage among citizens. They're literally doing everything but their jobs.
Oh my god, dude.
It's like we're actually looking at politicians. This is the kind of thing that plagues Poland. An inability to decide on their desk size.
That Republic of China event that spawns, that's based on if Germany decides to ignore their puppet, isn't it? Even though it's not a puppet, is it? I never quite understood that the German/Chinese thing. I always thought that were, maybe they've recently changed it, I'm not sure, but didn't that used to be a puppet, that the one that begins with ALLG, the AOG. AOG Board of Directors, that's it.
Yeah, in earlier updates, they were a puppet.
I thought so.
Seems now they're more like a protectorate almost. Because you got the German Empire stuff right there.
Yeah.
What's with the impassable walls? Is that like just like that's how deep the mountains are there? Or I don't think that is the case in.
I don't know. I like to think that they refer to some kind of geography for those, but they actually don't make the game any better. In all fairness, they make the game quite a kerfuffle actually, because when you advance past the front lines, you have to redraw them over and over and over again. They're a bit of a nightmare.
Yeah. I really, really hated when the British Raj became a major power and I had to take them out in just regular Hoi 4. Because it's just like such a fucking nightmare to go through from the Soviet Union region, like just through all those mountains and stuff.
Yeah, there's definitely not as many of them in the regular game, but I think the worst of it, absolutely the worst of it is, you look around in between Switzerland and Italy, that's just a mess. I think
What the heck? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Why?
It used
Literally,
to,
why?
I think in a recent update, I think they've toned it back a bit, because I do recall between Romania and Hungary there was a lot of little breaky bits, and now they've settled on two pieces now, which I think they've listened to some feedback. Well, maybe they were watching my stream when I was doing it, but I did this massive rant on stream. I was banging on about it, like I thought it was terrible, it's an awful mechanic, and it looks like they have scaled it back a wee bit. Actually, now I think about it, I think there was more in between France and Spain, and more in between Italy and France as well. I think there's been a few adjustments there.
Yeah, they've switched it up a little bit.
Yeah, I'm glad they did because it wasn't that great, to be fair.
Just imagine if they did like all mountainous regions had that thing. It's just, you want to invade? You better have some fucking paratroopers, brother.
The mountains just too high, you have to fly over them.
Yeah. Oh shit! I can't pause to read this.
Read fast, brother.
Regency Council must elect a king now, because my whole government's about to collapse.
That Metro America, Central America, is that a pretty good one? It looks pretty... Because I always see they grow quite significantly as well. Are they quite fun to play?
I've never played them, but they usually always win the war against the United Provinces of America. And at least the AI always wins it, so I assume as a player.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happened to my game when I was just messing around. It was just like, holy crap, Guatemala just like ate up a lot.
They've got one of those kind of... It's not a full-blown flushed out focus tree, but they've got adjustments on the custom tree. Like, I like there's an option there
Council
called...
regains focus.
There's an option.
Finally.
There's an option called grow bananas.
I haven't played as Canada yet, but how is the focus for sending the zombies? Is that as hilarious as it is?
That's on Together Victory, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Is it? I think it's just a name and political power, isn't it?
It gives you 15% bonus to your pop recruitment, I think.
Hmm.
I actually couldn't believe it when I was playing a game and I got a fascist Canada AI that went for that. And that fascist leader for Canada is freaking scary. Like, his portrait is horrifying.
Can imagine.
Dude's fucking screaming at you.
Pretty much.
Makes me wonder how Kaiserreich going to change now when they're changing how national focus works with the whole war support thing and whatnot. Makes me wonder if they're going to try and think of something really smart too, because technically what they're adding to the normal game now is the stability system that's in Kaiserreich. So it makes me think, are they going to try something fancy to try outdo them? Maybe, I don't know. But,
in all honesty, I think when the new update comes out, Kaiserreich's probably going to take a break for between 1 and 5 months, depending on how serious the differences are.
What makes you say that?
Generally, because when major increases in sophistication happen, when it comes to like it's almost like a complete rebuild of the game. Like a good example was when Dark Souls released Scholar of the First Sin. It broke like everything because not only did they release the mod, or sorry, not the mod, the expansion, but they also redid a bunch of little intricacies throughout the game itself to like rebalance it. So, Polish election. Cool. Am I gonna eat Lithuania? I hope so. And I'm thinking if the stability system in this is going to be a more core integral part of the new build. I mean, this is a good... Oh, hey, cool, I finally finished the thing. And I finished construction. Hooray. Mechanical computing, because I need it. What was I saying? Yeah, with the core integration of it. Shit, which one's the one I want? Choosing the king. Crap, I can't choose. Damn it.
Well, I've become National Radical Socialist through an event. Ask for the support of the Liberal Democrats. Invite the left wing.
I can grab a. I'll take the Polish king for now.
Oh my god, I'm not prepared for these
Electing
events.
a Polish
I'm
king
getting a
is
lot
gonna
of
be
events
too
I'm not
much
prepared for.
Political power. Okay, I'm actually gaining a lot of political power now, so I'm gonna wait. You're taking a Polish king gave me 200 political power. Holy shit. I can't remember what it was. Oh yeah, the what I was saying before I got distracted by the events. The integration of the thing, sort of like Kaiserreich, but pulling it into the core game mechanics. I think it's gonna break Kaiserreich for a while, but depending on the dev team, like how committed they are to fixing it immediately, I can see.
Oh, I thought you were talking. I thought for some reason you knew something and I didn't know. Like you were in on the dev team or something. I thought that's what you were.
No. This is me just speculating.
All right, okay.
But yeah, it really depends on like how quickly they can mobilize their team to take what they have, rework it. I mean, we might see, because this is like the second strike alpha build as it is, so we might see them just say, yeah, here's Kaiserreich. It's going to rip and pepperoni for a couple of months because now we have to rewrite the whole mod.
Hmm.
It really just depends on how much of a spanner in the works pops up from the sudden change on everything. Because I mean, it could be something so simple as just like, yeah, we're gonna get rid of our little stability thing out of the mod since it's already in the game. So
I have a feeling that the Syndicalists aren't even an option for me. If anyone knows in the chat,
the meme is over before it's even begun.
does anyone actually know in the chat if there's an actual? Let's have a look in the. There should be one of the options in the Civil War.
Yeah, that's why I thought I should be able to. I was really surprised that there wasn't like an uprising option to bypass my focus. That's almost that was just sitting there going, well, that actually makes sense because they're taking too damn long and people don't want to wait. Can I get off of? Oh, I need 100 political power to get off of fucking toasters. Oh, right, that's what I can do for focus. Get my industrialization.
Okay, so does anyone actually know? Does anyone actually know if there's? Because it seems to me like this one, for instance, it says like you need to be. It's these ones here. It says agricultural cooperatives. This is for. Oh no, it's for radical socialists too, and syndicalists. Oh no, I'm wrong. It just seems like every time I see Brazil in game, I always see them as syndicalists. I'm just kind of curious in my head now. I'm thinking to myself, do they actually go syndicalist or do they have to go socialist or totalist? I think I'm going to go for planned economy, and then I'm going to go for heavy-handed interventionism. I already have a high popularity. If I go for very high, I get plus 50. That actually, the difference between high and very high is massive, isn't it? But I have to be over 80%, and I'm currently at 63. I'm not that far away. I'm not that far off. So I don't have to worry about my manpower, because my manpower is sweet. I'm volunteer only, and I've got $500,000. That's definitely going to be good. Still struggling a little bit with the guns, but we're slowly catching up. Remember, one of the Brazils is the syndicalist. Okay, well that's what I'm going to try and go for anyway. That's the one I'm going to try and go for. I think I might convert them all to regular infantry. Yeah, I am actually. exercise them and then we can max them out. Still behind on guns, but we're slowly but catching up. 52 days, that's good. Alright, so we maxed out the infrastructure in our capital. Let's have a look. So for the meantime, I should build some civilian factories. Early mobilization is a really good idea at this point. Yeah, I think that's a good start. I'm going to start doing that more often, you know. I think that's the way you start off in Kaiserreich. Because toaster economy is so bad with minus 30%, and then the next one is only minus 10%, I think the best choice is to start with infrastructure and then work up to the factories. Yeah, I think that's the nice meme. Oh, they're all syndicalists. Oh, no, they're not. That's a radical socialist, but all the others are syndicalists. Okay, I think we're making some ground here. I think we're gonna put you guys on this border. Urban assault specialist. It will make 2. Probably not enough production to keep it going, but it'll do for now. So the 3 penalties for playing on veteran difficulty is minus 10% for research, which in all fairness is the weakest of the 3. It's the one that doesn't actually add the most to difficulty. The next one is production cap maximum, minus 20%. And the third one, which is the most crippling for Kaiserreich, is minus 25% of political power gained per day. So you need to have a minimum of high popularity, or, well, both, either high popularity or very high popularity to maintain your political stability. Yeah, actually, that's pretty cool. I like that because it adds an extra edge to it, you know? You have to think a little bit harder with your choices, and I like that. A little bit harder. We are making some artillery and support, which we're not really taking advantage of, but we're okay for now. There's going to be a stage where we balloon really powerful as Brazil, and I think we will do that by annexing other neighbours. The only issue I've got is if I take on other people and annex them, I'm going to lose a lot of political power, aren't I? Socialism with Brazilian characteristics gain plus 6 factory output. So there's a lot of factory output boosts, isn't there? Interesting. So I can only go for that one if I have a non-socialist government. So you have to kind of go with 2 governments to get mixed economy to go for that one. Interesting. That gives 2 factories, 2 infrastructure, 2 infrastructure, 2 infrastructure, and that gives an extra research slot and gains 2 infrastructure. Extra concentrated. Mechanized is done. Machine tools is cool because it'll deflect some of the punishment for the national focus so the difficulty that I'm experiencing.